Good afternoon. My name is Scott Rutledge, Chief Strategic Officer at T3Live.com. Welcome to today's recap and look ahead.
观众朋友，大家好，欢迎收看今天的直击美股，我是主持人赵冰晶，在纽约向你问好。那昨天呢，联储是发布了利率决议，决定维持利率不变。那么今天的市场也是欢呼雀跃，道指收高了超过100点，纳指也是连续2天达到了历史新高。纳指当中的权重股亚马逊呢，也是首次突破了800美元，也是达到了历史新高。那我们知道呢，年储这一年的加息路都不是特别的顺畅。自从去年12月，联储呢在近10年维持零利率之后首次加息。那么今年呢，联储已经是6次利率决议上决定按兵不动了。那么9月份不加息，接下来最有可能的就是12月份了。那么从现在市场的表现来看，似乎市场已经忘记12月份也是有可能加息的了。那么接下来市场还会有许多的不确定性，包括今年的美国大选选举，以及未来10月份可能到来的意大利宪法公投。那来看一下今天的交易员采访。Scott, after the Fed left the interest rates unchanged yesterday, and today we saw Dow closed triple digits up, Nasdaq hitting all-time high 2 days in a row. But oil was up 2%, gold was higher, so all sessions hitting all-time high. Does the market a little bit, I guess, high to you?
Which is what everyone wants to say the market is. At this point, I still think I would say healthy versus toppy. But at this point, after 2 big days, you might need a little bit of a rest. And yesterday, we came up with the strategy that if they leave rates unchanged and hawkish, which is what people were expecting, let's see which way the wedge resolves, and it did to the upside. So that is why on my note you saw 7 or 8 longs in the VTF. You saw that we had a lot of exposure on because it made sense. Okay, today, hopefully you took some off and you could stay with some. You look at the chart of the S&P cash, what a nice move. Right here, before all said and done, here's your 2-year range, and all we did is come down and test it. Okay, we shook the tree a little bit right here when it broke the summer range, but then yesterday, here you go, boom, resolved it back to the upside. Let's take a little bit of a closer look. Why was this such a good trade and so calculated for traders out there? Because A, 4-day support held, then you had a higher low, inside range, and boom, resolved it up, and it's always good to get a little upside follow through. So now we'll see if this gap holds. Maybe it needs to digest for a little bit, but then overall, it does seem as if this gets taken out. But I would say if you bought a lot yesterday, reduce a little bit, and let's see how things shake out.
All right, just want to give the market a heads up because September is dead, but December might be still alive. So let's go back to all-time highs because I like the word high. Nasdaq hitting all-time high. Apple helped a little bit, Baba did as well. But most important, Amazon hitting all-time high for the first time crossing 800. Is it still a buy?
I came in long Amazon. I sold a little bit into strength because to me it's a little extended, but it's always healthy to see a huge company like Amazon hitting historic highs, building wealth for investors. Now what's important here also, which is why I talked about bullish undertones, look at the Qs. Prior, Qs are, the spiders aren't here, the S&P cash isn't here, but yesterday the Qs hit an all-time high. Boom, and then you had some follow through. So yesterday showed you healthy action, which made you think bullish versus bearish, and then you got follow through. Like you just said, Maggie, look at Amazon. If you've been a buyer of Amazon the past decade, every share you could have bought is in profits. Plus, if you were a trader playing by rules, yesterday we closed right near highs, showing strength, and you had your follow through. I also think Google, finally broke above a key level, and now with a little bit of maybe sideways action, I think it continues to the upside to 840, 850. Nice day and a half move. Baba's been unbelievable. I did sell my Baba today only because look at the size of this 2-day move. Overall, though, I do think it's healthy. You can get a lot higher, but you got to take trades along the way. Last time we had a nice little buy strategy was here. Then another one when it cleared this flag here. And then clearing highs is always healthy. And lastly, did you mention Apple, Maggie?
Yes.
Well,
Apple did well today.
It's in line. Apple and Microsoft, mega cap tech, I still also think is good. Apple, you look right here, gave you a nice methodical move since clearing, your little 110 here after the double bottom holding gap support, and then it held this pivot right here, and now it seems like at some point it's going to clear this 116. And also Microsoft, which has been very quiet, okay, which just for sentiment purposes, also, if I could put the tickers in here, looks pretty good. right? Look at the base that Microsoft just had. This kind of looks like Google, where you had a huge base, okay, gapped up after earnings, hasn't done anything, and now it seems like it's going to make all-time highs. It just announced a dividend increase and a buyback, so this could also help tech. So a lot more constructive setups that are rewarding traders versus them just looking for tops and thinking the world's going to end.
Absolutely. Yeah, I still remember yesterday we were talking about BABA. How far is it from 120? And today we're a lot closer.
A lot closer. A lot of things went up today, so they're a lot closer to two objectives. So what you got to do is have a process. You have to look for setups. You have to use a tier system. You know, yesterday was risk on. Today you got paid. Now little digestion, and I think we continue. But overall, much healthier action and lots of setups. And traders are being rewarded looking for setups versus just looking for a top.
All right, Scott, I'm not seeing you tomorrow. So for next Monday, we have the first debate coming up. What is your prediction?
My prediction? You know what? I don't like both candidates. Okay, and I'm definitely not voting for Hillary Clinton. And as much as I'd like to vote for Trump, I can't. So I can't really put so much commentary out there except for, you know what? I can't believe these are the two candidates we came up with.
以上就是今天节目的全部内容，感谢您的收看，我们下期再见。